Going on. It's now Saturday. Let's have a look. Let's get you. Alright guys, it's Saturday the 11th of November. It's day 5, so I've completed 5 full days. Or my 6 days. Started Monday. Well, whatever. How am I feeling? So, as an update, because I haven't recorded the last couple of days, but just to give you an update, I'm feeling alright actually. I'm not struggling the way I thought I would. In terms of my body, I feel a bit more agile. It looks like I've lost over a stone in weight, so I'm quite cautious of my scales. My scales are like the electrical scales that they monitor your body percent fat and stuff like that. But my first readings were a bit up and down, so going off that, I've lost just over a stone, or around a stone. I've lost 5% of body fat, which I don't know, I don't feel like I've lost it. I can't see visually that I've lost it, but then other people around me are saying that I have, which I'm assuming is a good thing. In terms of how I feel in myself, I feel fine. So I feel like I have a few points of the day where I am hungry. I'm about 7 to 11 at night. I'm feeling like, oh, you know, could I eat this or could I eat that, or would it be bad, or you know, I still kind of won. But you know, mind over matter, I'm pushing through. I've had a couple of spots, I'd say. I don't know if you can see here. I don't usually get spotty, but I've had a spot there and a spot on my leg. Might be a coincidence, might be part of me actually doing stuff, my body starting to release toxins. I didn't have any bowel movements for the first 2-3 days. I had my first one yesterday, and then a bit today, but if I'm honest, it's just pathetic. It's basically water coming out of both holes, really. That's about it. It's nothing major. It's not what I was expecting, but I've been going to the gym every day. Well, I've been going to the gym every day, yeah. So I went to my first gym session on, when did I go my first gym session? Tuesday, wasn't it? Oh no, was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. So everything I've researched, it says, you know, go in immediate and do like 5 sets of 5. If I'm honest, I have felt my strength get better across each day. I felt my stamina a lot better on, like I've been doing treadmill. I've been doing a 20-minute walk every day at least, and then doing some cardio on top of that. Each day my cardio's got better, my heart rate's come down, so that could be a matter of, again, like, I don't know if I'm being optimistic or pessimistic here, but it can be a matter of the fact that I haven't worked out in ages, and just and naturally each workout I do, I'll, you know, be healthier. Or it might be a combination of this, which I'm hoping it is a combination of this, if I'm honest. I just want to be realistic with you all. Like, I'm not like trying to make a video and it just be like, wow, look at this, and the rest is look at this. I'm just gonna be real, and every video I've watched, this is just opinionated. Let's just make this clear. Like, there's no scientific research that I have done to go into this. I set a date in my diary. I said I was going to do this, and I've done it. And you know, I'm determined now to get to the 21 days at least. I haven't, you know, gone to a doctor or anything like that, so I'm going off and I'm giving you information of what my body is telling me, how I'm feeling, the real life, you know, ups and downs. I feel like I'm in a good place. I don't feel down, I don't feel dizzy, I don't feel any type of, you know, symptoms that people are saying that you should have. And also I haven't had that. I know everything I read was that after 3 days you just get this spike and then you're buzzing and then, you know, you're on a high, and I haven't really had that either. So I'm a bit bummed out that I haven't had that, because I was kind of thinking like, boom, yeah, like that's what I'm going to go off. So I don't know, maybe that's coming a bit later, I'm not sure. I'm also conscious that though I've lost this weight, I'm doing workouts and I'm lifting weight as well, so I'm growing muscle. So though I've lost a stone, it's interesting to see see what fat I'm losing versus what muscle I'm gaining. So yeah, at the gym I'm going quite, I wouldn't say I'm going moderate, I'd say I'm going moderate to heavy, but I'm being sensible. I'm not smashing weights, I'm not trying to, you know, compete against anyone or anything, but I'm not doing 5 sets of 5. I'm doing about 8 to 12 on stuff, and on certain things that I know I can push myself on, I'm going 15 reps. So I'm going a lot lighter than I usually do, but on the other hand, I'm conscious. I don't want to be that guy that thinks he's Charlie Big Balls and then at the end of it I end up fainting in a gym. That's not what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I'm looking obviously at my reflection on the camera, and I can tell in my face looks longer. So yeah, I must be losing weight, and I'm losing weight in my face, which is a good thing. I think when you're vlogging, you are quite conscious of your look, you are quite conscious of how other people see you, and I know when I edit I'm usually like, fuck me, when did I get so fat? So yeah, so I'm happy with that actually. I've always got like this here. Unfortunately that was inherited from my mum, but yeah, actually perhaps I'm not giving myself the credit. In my face I have lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I'm good with that. But yeah, that wraps up obviously today, and let's just hope, I think I'll probably check in next on Monday, which is my full week, and yeah, we'll go from there. Hi guys, so I'm back. It's a week later, I'm a week into my fast. Just to give you an update, it is the 13th of November, it's 2:50, so I started the fast around 3:30, 4 o'clock last time, just to make sure you definitely got focus. So yeah, this is the week in. I'm just going to do a bit of a update on the body and the physique, to do the before and a step-by-step comparison. So here's my body now, 1 week in. So currently I've lost over a stone in weight. I've lost about 1.2, 1.3 stone. I'll round that up into kilograms and obviously add that on the screen somewhere. But yeah, how do I feel versus how I was told I would feel? Well, where do I start? So originally I was told that the first day would be the hardest, and then it kind of gets easier after that. Then there's the first 3-day period, and once you're past that, then it's kind of irrelevant and it's easier to fast, etc. I was also told that you have lots of energy spikes and stuff like that. Here's the reality of what I've faced. So day 1 was actually quite easy, the first 24 hours, which surprised me. 48-hour mark was more of a bit wavery here. After that it was fine. On Saturday night, so funny enough, nearly every night after day 2 I was been dreaming about food in some way, shape or form. And on Saturday night, let me start again. So I've been craving food throughout the process, but for some reason I've been craving healthy foods, and I don't really eat healthy, but I've been craving like avocado, scrambled eggs, salmons, all that kind of stuff. Grapes, for example, olives, like things I wouldn't really eat. They're not my go-to, they're not in my fridge. And then on Saturday night I just was like, whoa, I don't want anything healthy at all. I want the fattiest stuff I can get my hands on. I was like mentally going through every takeaway that I've ever been to, ranking them in terms of what I wanted. You know, if I just licked it, or how to bite and spat it out, would it count? I had all those kind of things going on in my head. I even had you know, like a mental list of, right, as soon as I finish this fast, I'm going here on this day, here on this day, here on this day. I kind of had like 28 days of fat foods or restaurants or places I wanted to go. But then when I woke up Sunday, it was weird. Like when I woke up, I kind of rolled over, and in myself I felt lighter. I felt like something was missing. It was weird. I didn't feel me. I went and weighed myself. I'd lost quite a bit of weight, and then I was like, actually, this is good. And it made me go from, you know, even if I end at the weak point, it's not that bad, to, mate, I might even go more than 21 days. So that's where I am. I'm feeling alright, actually. Like, I wake up and I don't feel hungry at all. I don't feel hungry again. Like I say, I don't feel hungry till the evenings. I feel like I'm in a good place. Again, I really don't want to jinx anything, but I do feel like I'm in a good place. Bit of disclosure, I got on the weights on the scales today, and at first I felt I was heavier, and I was like, what's going on here? And I didn't drink yesterday at all, so I've been drinking about 5 litres a day of water. Yesterday I think I only went like 2 litres. I was just stayed in my room, didn't really do much, watched all Netflix all day, and then next thing I knew, I just couldn't be bothered to drink either. It was just something about it, so I didn't really drink. But yeah, after that, I stepped on the scales this morning, and I felt fine in my body, but the scales were reading a bit inconsistent. So at first it said I'd put on like 3 pounds, and it was a bit weird. But then actually, when I then got back on it, it said I'd lost 1 pound and 1.3% body fat. So I started this process 30% body fat. That's a third of my body was body fat. I'm now at 20, let's check my reading from earlier, I think it's 24, 25. Yeah, I'm now at 24% body fat. So I've lost 6% or just over 6% body fat in 1 week. Which I really hope that the progression stays like that, and it intensifies, and I'll end up stripping a lot of fat. But I don't know, like with any diet, you kind of have a massive crash and lose weight, and then you lose a big chunk, and then the next thing you know, it just plateaus. But then this isn't a diet, it's a fast, it's a water fast. So I don't know the differences, we'll all see, and you'll experience this journey with me, and you're going to experience the truth. So, you know, when I go on YouTube, there's just so much opinion, and I'm not looking to give you any form of opinion. I'm just looking to give you the facts as what happened to me. All of our bodies are different, and yeah, that's where I am today. What other things can I update you on in terms of things like bowel movements? I think I had a bowel movement Friday and Saturday, and they were pathetic. They were tiny, they were irrelevant, small, they were water, basically watery, you know, sorry to be foul, but like yellowy water, really. So I haven't had any since. Things I've seen online said like you get like a black tarry poos, we'll put it as, and that they stink. Well, my farts and any bowel movements I have had have smelled of Evian, the smell of the mountains. They have smelled of nothing. So maybe I'm not at that phase yet. I had something else I wanted to say, something else. There was the spot, I don't know if that was just a coincidence. There was something else I wanted to add to this. Bowel movements. Oh yeah, hiccups. So I had 2 days of hiccups that were so annoying, and they were like for long periods at a time. So sometimes like an hour or so at a time, or sometimes like 6 hours. So I was getting hiccups quite a lot. And you know, it'd go away, but it'd be on and off. But then I'd find like right when I went to go to sleep at like 2 in the morning, I'm having like these, when I say hiccups, not like, like, I'm talking about big hiccups. So then that was stopping me from being able to go to sleep a little bit and just getting on my nerves. But yeah, that's one of the things I think annoys me a lot. And I think that's why I didn't really drink a lot yesterday, because I didn't know if it was the water. You know, I went online and did a bit of research, and I didn't know if it was like the water in your stomach that makes you do it. So I was just playing around. And I've been gym, so I didn't go to gym Tuesday. I went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I went Saturday. had Sunday off and I'm about to go to the gym now. So once I finish recording this, I'm gonna go to the gym. So again, I think being honest, I'm not sure if I'm losing so much weight because I'm going to the gym whilst doing this fast or not. And while we get back to the gym, actually, let me update you on that. Everything I've read online has said do 5 sets of 5, be light or intermediate, and I haven't done that. I've gone to the gym. I've technically done more cardio, so I usually do a 20-minute walk on an incline at the maximum incline, and then about a 7 speed. I started the journey, and my incline was around. My incline I'm doing at about 5, and my walk I'm doing at. I start at like 5.5, 6 pace, and then I go up to 7 eventually throughout in like 15-minute, in 5-minute intervals. Then there's a 4-minute cool down. So I do that as my warm up. But lately I've been doing a bike for 10 minutes and then a cross trainer for 5, which usually I would only do the warm up and then just go blasting some weights. And then in terms of the weights, what I'm doing is I'm going in that mentality I should do 5 or 5. And then when I start doing the weights, yes, I'm going lighter than I usually would, but then I get to 5 and I'm like, this is pathetic. So I start doing 8. And then my brain tells me, well, you've done 8 now, let's get to 10. And I get to 10 and go, well, you've done 12. So I'm actually doing maybe 5 sets of 8 to 12 on everything, unless it's legs, and I'm doing like, I usually do sets of 20s of stuff. So I haven't done that whole moderate, and I haven't felt, touch wood, I haven't felt, dizzy, faint, or any of those symptoms that they said I should have. So look, that's my update for the week. Again, I'm hoping the body looks better. I didn't really take before and after pictures because this is something I'm kind of doing it on my own. I'm doing it in confidence. I'm doing it by myself. So it's just me and this camera. But I've taken the videos and I'll just screen grab the videos to look at a comparison, I suppose. So when I put this on the Mac in a little bit, we'll see, I can see for myself, I suppose, what this first week's finished like, and then look at how my motivation is from then. But at the moment, I'm feeling good. Like, I've done a week now and I don't have a desire to eat again, touch wood. I don't have a desire to eat, but yeah, I'm at that point now where I'm like, actually, how long can I do this for? Now, I don't know how long that will last because I do have ups and downs. I get to a point where I'm like, no, I need to eat now. And I kind of see from there. I don't know how long it's going to last. Obviously, I'm a food influencer. So I'm now starting to get bookings through for events, which now is making me feel like, you know what, like, they're hard, they're not opportunities I want to miss and not go to, because it's important when you go to these events, you can network, you can then get more gigs, you can then meet more people, you can collaborate. So I don't want to miss them. So now I'm at that point where, am I going to go there and just take pictures of the food and how will that look, or for example, one of the events I got today is booked for the 28th, which is the day after my fast starts. And in theory, I shouldn't be eating burgers and all the things that they've got, mac and cheese, the day after this fast. So I don't know. I'm definitely sticking out this 21 days, 1,000,000%. It's just from then how long I go further. My challenge at the moment is boredom. So I'm extremely bored. And I've realised that I don't eat because I love... I don't know, like, how do I explain this? I do like to indulge. I like good food. I like the experience. I like taste. I like flavours. I like that in my mouth. I like to experience the whole journey. But then I've realised this week, actually one of the things I really like is the social element, the experience, like what we're doing tonight. Let's go for a meal, let's try this place out, let's have a bit of wine, and let's or try this, try whatever and try their food. I like that aspect. And in the journey of, oh, like, this is a good dish, let me see what your dish is like, oh, I like this, and I like that. And I'm not having that. So now when it's days off, I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And it's, well, just watch TV. So I think I'm bored in terms of just general boredom, and I'm bored in terms of I miss the fact of, I miss that engagement with the social aspect of food. Just, what do I do today? Let's just go chill. Let's just go somewhere, have a couple of glasses of wine, have some samples of food, or just have some food in general. And I'm missing that part, which I think that's starting to get me down a little bit. But then, you know, when I wake up and I see these changes, my motivation just spikes back up again, and it's like, food what? So yeah, this getting into my mindset, looking at my body, my physique, getting into my mindset. And then I suppose lastly, in terms of the gym, I have found that since going to the gym, like, so my first workout is obviously my first workout in probably a month, 6 weeks. But then when I do go, one of the gym partners I go with, we just do weights. So this was like one of my first cardio workouts in ages, and you know, I felt okay, but I've noticed as the days go on, I've got more stamina. And again, I don't know if that's because I haven't been to the gym in ages, or I don't know if it's because I'm losing weight. I don't know what's triggering me to have more stamina. Is it just a combination of everything? Perhaps. But yeah, I'm going to just tell you and be as transparent with you as possible so you can understand everything within that journey. Thanks. I'll update you with the mini vlogs that I'm doing, like the mini 2-minute things I'm doing every other day. But this is the week to week. Looking forward to seeing what I look like next week. Hopefully I've lost a comparable amount of weight. So if I can lose another stone in a week, gosh, that'd be amazing. If I can lose another 5+% body fat, that would be amazing. But yeah, catch you soon, guys. Yo, I'm back. I've just returned from the gym on Monday. Earlier I recorded my week update. I'm now past obviously that 4 o'clock time. It's 6 o'clock now. I've completed my first week. I've just been to the gym and I had a really good workout. I worked out so I did legs, and I worked out, I would say, almost as hard as I usually would on a full stomach or a full workout. I went quite heavy on my legs. I did everything except for just normal squats, but I used all the machines. I did seated squats and leg press at a really heavy weight, and I maxed out a lot of the machines. I did a 20-minute walk to warm up with a 4-minute cool down, and I actually closed off the workout with another 20-minute walk and a 4-minute cool down. So overall, I actually probably worked out for longer than I usually would. So happy with today's workout, and I just thought I'd give you that progress update. Looking good so far.